Hey Taurus, this is your tarot reading for April. Taurus, relationships are, that's the theme coming through for me for this spread. Um, some of you may really be feeling like over relationships, over love and commitment. Um, some of you feel like you're tired of people not being what they say they are. Um, some of you are just over a lot of you are just over just how relationships can seem really great in the beginning, and then they just end up feeling like a just a disappointment. Some of you are tired of people being indecisive when it comes to their feelings. And for some of you, this may even, the situation may even be a divorce. Some of you, if some of you may be ending a relationship, some of you may be ending a marriage. Some of you may hear about it. This may be a situation going on in your family. Someone that you know, someone in your family, or someone that you know really well might be getting divorced. Um, Someone may also be leaving somebody for a new love. Or some of you just may want out of a relationship because you want to focus on money. You just want to focus on your career. You're realizing that now is not the time to focus on serious commitment. But I'm also picking up divorce and money. For some, this divorce may some of you may end up having to pay alimony or child support. You may even feel like certain family members are turning on you. I'm picking that up as well. It might be a thing of like children feeling like they have to take a side, or you may feel like children or people in your family are taking sides, and it's not yours. Some of you are just feeling like your partner just doesn't, they just never understand how you feel. And they never seem to pay attention to how you feel and how you, what you're thinking about. You know, your thoughts on things or your opinions on things. And now you're just feeling like, you know what, I can't do this anymore. Like, you know, I just need a change of pace. I need a different perspective. I just need to do me for a while. Like I said, this may be a relationship. It could be a marriage. I'm picking up it's all of that. Like, relationships are strained right now. And for some of you, it may be new relationships, but you have issues from the past. You have like baggage keeping you from really committing to this person. Like I said, but you know, you've been there, done that. Like, you know, you're tired of, you know, people seeming one way when you meet them, and then you get to know them, and they're not how they, you know, sold themselves. You know, you're just tired. You like, you're not even impressed. It's like, you know, in the beginning, it's always good. So you're not even excited about the fact that there's somebody in love with you. You know, some of you may have been divorced before, and now there's a new relationship, and you're just kind of like, I don't know about this. Some of you are very guarded. You're still, again, carrying disappointment from the past. This energy, like I said, could play out many ways. But for some, it will end in divorce, and there will be disputes over money. But others of you, this will be a time in your life where you will need to spend a little time alone to get a different perspective on things. Like I said, family wise, again, some of you are going to feel like some of your family is turning on you, or some of you may turn on, you know, a parent or a loved one or a close friend. Like you might feel like, you know, you need to take this person's side. And it's going to, again, it's going to have some issues in your family. I'm not picking up anything overall negative. Just again, just like people just kind of like, and what always happens when something doesn't work out. You know, there are always going to be people that kind of rally more to the support of one person in the couple than the other. But I'm not picking up like any overall like ending, like as far as like as far as family member, just people feeling like they're not as loved and supported as the other person in the relationship. For some of you, again, because this is going to lead to financial issues, some of you may need to get a second job or switch jobs to help out financially. But if this is you, Taurus, I am picking up that for some of you thinking about leaving, or you're the one who feels like people aren't taking your side, I'm picking up that it just may really just be your perception of things, that nobody is actually choosing a side. People just may have a different perspective than you have. You know, it's always difficult to kind of see yourself the way other people see you. And Taurus, you may have to talk to this person. Like I said, it could be somebody in your family, and you kind of may need to talk to them to get them to see reason, to get them to see that it kind of may have been their behavior. You know, being insensitive, or, you know, maybe having an affair, or whatever the case may be, leading up to someone deciding to move on. But yeah, endings and beginnings in relationships is what I'm picking up. Like I said, some of you, there's new love in your life, but again, some of you may have been hurt by love in the past, and so this is not something like you're just kind of like skeptical. Like I don't know about all this. You know, I went through this. I went through so many things. Like I don't want to, you know, get back in that situation again. If that's the case, take it slow. Take it really slow. You know, Taurus likes to be cautious, especially a Taurus that has been hurt before. You know, so take your time to make sure that, you know, this person isn't being a trickster. You know, don't be afraid to take your time. You know, listen to your feelings, listen to your intuition. If something feels off about it, you know, keep it pushing. If it doesn't feel right, if you're getting that, you know, the vibe, like, you know, certain things you've dealt with in the past, if it starts to feel like that, move on. And that's what some of you are going to do. Again, overall, I'm not picking up anything like nothing devastating, nothing crazy. Again, just people kind of realizing what their needs are in relationships. And for some of you, like, this isn't going to be a surprise. Some of you may have felt like this was coming. Some of you are like, this is long overdue. I'm not picking up that any of this is shocking. Like there's no tower energy here. Like no tower card was pulled. Um, so again, I'm not picking up that any of this is like anything that's going to like shock you or devastate you. I'm picking up that, like I said, some of you are like, yeah, you know, it makes sense. Yeah, it's just time, you know. Um, I said overall the energy is not negative. It's just a time of transition. It's a time of people just accepting certain reality about certain things. Like, you know, it's just time to let go. It's time to let go. It's as simple as that. Um, yeah, that is pretty much it for April for Taurus. Focus on your relationships. Focus on family. Again, at this time of, you know, with everything that's going on, you know, it just may be getting difficult for people to um, stay confined with one another. Some people just may be struggling, especially, you know, relationships that have, you know, seen a lot of years. You know, it just may be difficult to, you know, weather this particular storm. You know, and like I said, some of you, it's not a shock. Some of you are like, you know, might have been on your mind and like this is confirmation. Um, some of you, you already know, like, you know, your parents or your aunt and uncle, like you already been thinking like, you know what, they've kind of been separated for a long time anyway. Or, you know, that this has been going on for a long time anyway. That this is just a straw that broke the camel's back. You know, there's no hate, but you know, it's just time to move on. It's been, you know, and like I said, for some of you, this is new. This is new love that, for some, that you just know. It's like certain signs. You're seeing certain signs that remind you of certain things from the past. And you're just like, nah, I'm good. I'm going to focus on me. I'm going to focus on my career. Um, but yeah, that is the energy coming through for Taurus. Um, again, check on your family members. Check on everybody. And please like, share, and subscribe. Thanks.